We all know that the Chinese version of Terraria is way different, specifically due to how laws work in China. But the same honestly applies for all the mods. Chinese Terraria mod developers have made some of the craziest mods I've ever played. So we're gonna hop in game and check out another one of them. Let's see how it goes. That is right, we are here checking out a Chinese-made Terraria mod, aka one of my favorite type of mods. You can really tell if you, oh, look at that. You can really tell when a Chinese developer makes a Terraria mod versus anyone else. You can literally throw two side by side, you would easily be able to know, like, oh, that has to be a Chinese developer. They are just so interesting in terms of making mods, and I'm very hyped to check out this one called God Universe. What a name. First off, if I were to just look at, you know, just a base level of the sprites, I mean, they're all right. Maybe like 1.3 quality. It's nothing good, but I'm not really here to look at the sprites of the weapons. I'm here to hop into the bosses for the mod. On the Steam page, it says that this is a plot-oriented mod, generally more difficult than the vanilla, and resets some of the vanilla content. And it says the plot is you are a person who accidentally comes to this world unexpectedly. You will fight the enemies of this world, remove obstacles, and make yourself stronger, aka just Terraria. But let's get to it. Let's start checking out the bosses from this mod. Let me make sure it's in master mode. Sorry for this sanity bar from the mod being in the middle of the screen. I can't move it. I don't think there was an option to move it. But who's first? The Forzen Nake. Use a God Universe / Forzen food. Is that supposed to say frozen? Yeah, this dude is post-eye. Let's head into the snow caves, turn a little bit of a light on so we can see in here, and let's see what we're working with. First boss from the mod, 16k health. Damn. Okay, yep. Frozen snake. Understandable. He's kind of moving. He's kind of got a little bit of a nice little speed to him. Hold up. He doesn't really look that bad. You guys already know how I feel about worm bosses. I'm always impartial to them, or honestly, I usually dislike most of them because they're never usually that creative, but so far off rip, not the worst worm boss. I've definitely seen worse. Easily this mod's already better than Tremor, though that's not like a very high standard. But let's do some damage. He's kind of eating damage from the Terrarian, which is kind of crazy. That means I could already use the Zenith on a pre-hard mode boss. Let's do some damage. Damn! This is a post-Eye of Cthulhu boss, and he has a laser beam. What the fuck? Oh my god. Hold up, this mod kind of got some style to it. Damn, I didn't mean to kill him. I actually did not mean to kill, bro. Look at this. He gave me a debuff, Super Corrupt. You have no defense? I don't think, well, I'm not wearing armor anyways. But does that actually make you have no defense at all? Let's see. Let me put like a solar flare chest piece on. Dude, that's OP. I don't know if they meant to say this is a plot-oriented mod or a pro-oriented mod, because this is crazy. Hold up, run it back. Let's bring him to his sort of middle phase where he started shooting lasers, because it looked like he had a little bit more left in the tank. Here we go. This is the laser. Oh my god, like that laser is actually beautiful. What else has he got? He's got the little ice spikes. Okay, another little like scream. What is that? Can that hurt us? Oh my god. And then he just drops literally a million just ice boulders on us. I like his movement. Hold up. This might actually be like a top 5 Terraria worm boss. This dude is kind of clean. But I think that's actually all this time around. He's starting to repeat some moves. But oh my god. God Universe is already off to a hot start with its first boss. Post-Eye of Cthulhu pre-brain. That's insanity. Alright, so the next boss is called Observe All. But to summon it in, we need to beat this thing, Flame Square, which is, okay, that's pretty spot on name. A flaming square. Damn, wait, hold up. Kind of looks good looking. I'm telling y'all, the Terraria Chinese developers, every single mod I've seen from a Chinese developer is just insane. Pure insanity, pure quality. I love them so much. Shout out to our Chinese Terraria team mod loader brethren. This dude isn't on here. I don't think he's on here. Like, I don't see him. So he's just like a mini boss, I guess. And as you can see, his attacks are still insane. Like, oh my god. The visuals are wild. Flaming square, he's got flame attacks as you'd expect. And we pretty much saw, I'm assuming all of them, because my boy has like 20 attacks. There's no way he has any more in store. But yeah, we defeat him. Get Flame Square up out of here. You got a death animation? Oh, he's talking. Hello, adventurer. I hope I didn't bother you, but I have something I must talk to you about, I'm assuming is what they meant to say. You want to clear out all the evil in the world, don't you? I suggest you don't keep doing that anymore. If you could keep doing it, that's okay. Oh, shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought my boy was chill for a second. He said, that's all I have to say. See you next time. He honestly might be a good guy. But yeah, with him dead, now we can fight the next boss. Observe All. I don't know if we need to fight him anywhere specific, but I'm gonna fight him here on the surface. Let's see. Boom. We use a suspicious camera. Okay. We got like a robotic eye Cthulhu that kind of exists already in Terraria. This dude has less health than the frozen snake, which is kind of crazy because he's later on. He has like literally probably less than double the health of the snake because the snake had what, like 16k? This one seems a little bit more of what you would expect from a Terraria boss from a mod. Sort of projectile spam heavy with an occasional attack or two. So nothing as crazy as the previous one. Still a lot of bullets and stuff, but I think that's everything. Oh, hold up. My boy got dialogue too. You don't seem to hear what I said last time. Man, I ain't scared of you. He's talking up a storm though. Holy. I will find a way to destroy you. He's gonna blow my PC up or something. There we go. He's dead. Crazy monologue going on. I still mess with it. Low-key might have a better story than some current day Terraria mods. I'm not gonna say anything, but I like the way the story is being presented. All right, we kind of come to a standstill here because that's the last boss that's on the checklist. There is literally no other boss from the mod on the checklist, so I guess we just start spawning random bosses and see what's up. Next boss that I'm gonna go with is this one, Gem Worm. It says we just bring it down here and summon it in a cave. Another worm boss, but if it's anything like the last one, you know what, I really don't care. So far they got crazy speed on worm bosses. You usually don't see any Terraria worm bosses move like this ever. I feel like I may have seen a gem worm boss. Actually, I really don't know. But I've seen a lot of gem themed bosses in general from mods. So I don't know if that's the most unique theme to use, but hey, the boss fight is good. Ooh, I like that. The little rain of projectiles that he comes in with. Very tame fight though. Way more tame than the frozen snake. I wonder if the frozen snake is going to be the craziest fight in this. I really don't know at this point. He really doesn't seem to have too many attacks. And again, we are on master mode, so we would be seeing the full potential. But still looks like a tough fight either way. Definitely still unique of a worm boss fight. Let's take my boy out though. I think I've seen enough from the gem worm. We head over here to this granite cave because there is a granite boss here. Granite energy core. Hold up. That might exist already. I don't know about this one. God universe. Hold up. He looks very interesting. he does look like something you would see here. Do you do anything? I'm up in the fake god mode because I'm interested to see if he does anything. Oh my god. Maybe he's like the type of boss that's like chilling in the biome and then you run into him. Damn. Hold up. He's kind of got aimbot. Those like projectile snipes he hit me with were crazy. Like I was trying to move away and he kept on hitting me. Don't sad. You'll always be the best. Oh, don't worry. I'm not gonna sad. Still pretty crazy of a boss fight. Definitely gives off a granite energy core vibes from the thorium one. How it is just like a core that just kind of chills around and shoots projectiles and stuff. I guess the thorium one's a little bit more agile, moves around a little bit more. Crazy attacks though, like they hit hard. But there we go. That was the granite energy core. He must be a weaker tier boss because like he gave us a relic, but that shit is made out of, was it iron, stone? I don't know. Let's keep it simple. We're doing this one. Aggregation gel summons big slime. Man, I've seen some pretty big slimes in my day, so let's see. I'll be the judge of this. He's like average slime size. Is there another one? Oh, evil stone slime. So who the hell is that? Oh, he kind of bit. He might be like for the worthy size. Evil stone slime. He's kind of bugging out. Are you good? Let me help my boy out. You good? There you go. Seems like when he hits like a slope, he starts struggling a little bit. It's a big slime. We've seen a lot of slime bosses in Terraria. Literally the most popular Terraria mod ever has a slime boss in it. That being Calamity. Still interesting attacks to say the least. 200 damage. Holy. That is crazy. It looks like when they kill you, they actually hit you with like a little dialogue to be even more disrespectful. You know what's like the most disrespectful death screen? You guys ever played like the Batman games? Specifically Batman Arkham, where there's literally like a whole loading screen of them like dissing you. That was disrespectful death screen right there. But we killed that one and he turned into two smaller slimes. We got Blood Spike and Titan Slime. And it seems like their attacks are kind of a little It might be that the frozen snake was the craziest boss fight in this mod. Maybe that was like the most recent boss. I think it is. And they definitely put like the most amount of work into that. What? So if you don't do damage, he turns back into that one? That's kind of crazy. That is actually crazy. Where's the blue one at? The blue one's stuck. Oh, there he is. He said, who was talking shit? Me. Do something about it. Damn. He hit the Mario stomp on my head. All right. I've seen enough from this fight. It's all right. We're in the sky. Next boss, Sky Beacon, Summer Sky Hunter. If I were to guess, it's going to be a wyvern. Let's see. That is not a wyvern. What the hell? That thing spawned right on me. The Sky Hunter. What's his health looking like? Holy, this dude moves a lot. This is a homing weapon fight if I've ever seen one. He's kind of, I don't know. He was like that one boss we fought. What was the name of it? Observe All? Kind of like another just like eyeball sort of clone. Twins type of clone, but just like with a lot more movement as we can see. Because I'm not seeing anything too crazy from this one. A little bit plain of a boss. The quality of the boss is going down. Still not like terrible. It might be because it's another like mini boss tier, because as you can see we got another, you know, stone relic rather than our usual gold relic. Down to the last three, I think, and we got some interesting ones. I really don't know who's who. Let's do the slime. Let's see what happens if I use this heterization slime. This just looks like another big ass slime. Maybe this is another mini boss you're supposed to take on early game. Looks like a giant pinky. Like this is the pinky you fight after bullying all the other ones. All right, that's it. Another little mini boss. Now, this mod does actually add in its own little area. Maybe like, ain't that just the abyss? Nope. It's the chasm, I think it's called. So let's head on over here and let's see what's popping. What's in the middle? Oh, we are getting poisoned all down here. Chasm Ocean Burn. I don't know how to get rid of that burn. I guess we're just going to be sizzling while we're down here. Let's turn the lights on. Let's see what's popping. Story. Chasm Ocean. Okay, so who's the chasm, guys? This guy. Summon Chasm Crystal Sea Urchin. It won't let me spawn him. Okay, then what about this one? Heart of Tide. Oh yeah, I guess that's a heart, and we're in a tide-like area. I really don't know what he is. Holy... The laser attacks are crazy. How do you even dodge that? I was not paying attention at all, but how the hell do you dodge that? So you gotta have some decent movement in water. It's looking like, how much health does it have? 18k? 18k is like a pretty hard boss when it comes to master mode. So I don't even know when you fight this thing. But you're somehow gonna need some crazy water movement to fight my boy right here. I really can't tell what he is. I'm trying to figure out what is he? Like, I don't know. Let's do some damage though. Let's see what happens if we pull a little damage out. Do you have other phases? Oh, vanished. Oh, shoot. Little dodging phase. That is a crazy dodging phase. Doable, though. Definitely doable. Oh, and he's back. What's up? You have new attacks. Okay. A little bit new stuff right there. Damn, does that home? That homes and explodes into more projectiles. What the fuck? Was that 10 lasers? Yeah, this is definitely not for the faint of heart or me type Terraria players. This ain't for the motherfuckers who are trying to chill. This is for the pros. You look like an undying thing. I mean, yeah, I'm in God mode, so you're kind of right. There goes. Heart of Tide dead. He kind of said the same thing the other bosses were saying to me. Very interesting. Can I fight this one now? Chasm Sea Urchin? No. So I might have to spawn that one in manually. Let's see. I'm not even seeing a Chasm Sea Urchin on here, so I don't know. Wait, here you go. That's not no damn sea urchin. That's the Eye of Cthulhu. Who you tricking? But there you go. That's the little chasm biome. I don't know how good it is in terms of quality. The stone kind of looks like ore. That's a little bit confusing. What is this? Chasm sand. Damn, that takes a while to break, even with a hard mode pickaxe. All right, now I think this mod does have another difficulty, but it says it's a work in progress. There's just a couple maybe different AIs. It's called the ER mode. Mode. Let's look at some of the weapons. Oh my god, more lasers. Can't go wrong with lasers. But yeah, let's peep some of the weapons, see what kind of quality of weapons we're working with here. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. We got flails, but this one kind of has like just a cube on the end of it. I guess that would hurt as much as getting hit by, you know, a regular flail. Sword of Ares. I'm not gonna read what it does. I'm just gonna use it. Okay, it's got a little attack animation to it. It's kind of cool. The weapons seem all right though. They don't seem like super crazy or anything. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, these are amazing. Like, they seem all right, which is good enough in my books. So my only complaint is just how they look. They're kind of ugly. That is really my only complaint there. Okay, I think I turned on the ER mode, but it seems like it said the ER mode has AI for a certain set of bosses. One of them apparently being the Eye of Cthulhu. So let's see. Is that true? Let's bring out the Eye of Cthulhu. Oh my god, look at that. He actually does have a different mode here. Show me what you're working with, Eye. What's in this new mode for you? So far, it just seems like he's got a couple more projectiles. Kind of seems like, I don't know, Inferno mode type of AI. I don't even know the Inferno mode AI. But you know what I mean in terms of that. Like, it's a little bit harder, which is what I'm assuming exactly ER mode is trying to do. It's trying to be like an eternity mode, a masochist mode, an infernum type mode. Doesn't seem as crazy. Like that was fairly tame. A lot of projectiles, but still fairly tame. The gem worm apparently also has AI for this, so I'm interested to see like how much crazier it is. Okay, definitely moving just as fast with a couple more projectiles. I do like that they get a nice little health bar. There might be a little bit too much going on with the health bar, but it's still cool that they get their own health bar. It's also kind of cool the head of the health bar actually moves whatever direction he's facing. Kind of sick little detail. Let's check out like one or two more bosses from this ER mode though. Apparently the Wall of Flesh has one, or has AI for it, so let's see what you got for us. Whoa, the Wall of Flesh has got a little bit of color on it. The eyes do different attacks. Very interesting. And even the mouth is summoning in a couple of new attacks. Damn, was that what happens when one of the pieces died? No, I don't know, like second phase or something. Whoa. Okay, it's kind of cool. So if you wanted some new boss AI to play against, well, here you go. That is exactly what the ER mode does. I like it. I mess with it. I think it's cool. Damn. And then let's bring in one of the bosses from the mod. Let's bring in Flame Square again. Apparently he has more new AI. What you got for us, Flame Square? Go crazy. Hold up. He looks just as crazy. I'm trying to see some lasers. Yes, sir. That's what I was trying to see the whole time. Good job, Flame Square. I mess with Flame Square. He seems like a solid dude. Hold up. What am I looking at? He has like two minor health bars. So he has like the regular health bar of himself, and then he's got like two little shield health bars floating around him. God damn. Yeah, good luck fighting this. I challenge one of those top Terraria YouTubers that are good at fighting bosses to fight this dude. Or just fight everything from this mod. They're pretty crazy. But pretty cool. I mess with it. I don't think there's really much else for us we need to see from this mod. I think we've seen pretty much the things that matter. But that was the God Universe mod. Universe God mod, whatever it's actually called officially. It's a sick mod. It's very unique, just like all Chinese Terraria mods are. And I'll mess with it. So shout out to everyone that has worked on it. It's cool. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the mod. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for future videos. Also, make sure to check out the second channel, Gamers Live, where I'll post all my Twitch streams that you guys miss. The Twitch is twitch.tv/gamers101. I am back streaming some Terraria challenges and other things on there, so make sure to tune in whenever I do some of those streams. But I hope y'all are having some good holidays. I'll be seeing y'all in the next video.